What's up, guys? So today we're here for another class. It's blues intention this time, real similar to pentatonics, but first of all, this is gonna be a cool class, so leave the like at the beginning. You can take it out later if you want to, but give me that hope at the beginning. Also subscribe to be in tune with everything that I'm posting weekly. And first, to start on blues intention, let me just tell you at first, this is a scale that you use, which is the pentatonic scale, but you add an extra note that gives the spice, which is the blues intention. But before, if you didn't watch the pentatonic video, it's gonna be on the cards right here and at the end. So the pentatonics are basically the main scales of notes. So let's pick the major C, for instance, and you choose specific notes that sound better. They sound better because theoretically they form this circle of fifths, or cycle of fifths anyways. And the pentatonics are 5 notes. If we pick the major C, then all that I've explained already on the pentatonic video, but here's the explanation too. Again, of the C major scale notes, I pick C, D, E, G, and then A, right? And you can play them in whatever order. The most used shape of pentatonic is in this case it's A minor shape, which is the 6th note in relationship to D. But in terms of the pentatonics shapes, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th shape. Sorry, the 5th shape, right? That's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. The 5th shape, meaning the last one, is the A minor shape, the minor pentatonic shape, and it is the 4th shape after the 1st, but regardless, the last shape, the most used, the minor pentatonic, it's actually here for C major, right? And how do we get to the blues intention? If you want that blues sound that we use a lot in rock too, how do you get that from those scales? Well, if you consider it as a point of reference the tonic, then what you have is, well, the first note, C, then the second, D. After D, you're supposed to go to E, right? Which is right here, on the 7th fret, right? Theoretically. So you skip the 5th fret, skip the 6th fret actually, and you go straight to the 7th. The 6th fret, in this case, for this scale, it's D sharp. That's the blues note. For whatever scale you're using, if you pick the major scale that you're using, the Ionian shape, and pick the pentatonic from it, then after the second note, you have half tone higher the blues note. If you consider from the most standard perspective, the minor shape, the minor pentatonic, the blues note is right here. Same note, right? Which in this case, from the minor pentatonic, is, well, in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, between the 3rd and 4th notes. That's what's gonna give the flavor to the blues intention, right? So how does it sound? Let me just play it a couple of times in the major shape and in the minor shape, and you're gonna see how it paints the whole thing. That's the major shape without the blues intention, and here's the major shape with the extra blue note, which that's how you call it. It's a blue note. Now minor shape without the blue note, with the blue note. See that it's a familiar sound, right? And you can find it in many different songs. So if I improvise with that, then let's do the whole complete minor shape, from bottom up or at the top downwards. I already put in the blue notes in the middle because I couldn't resist, but that's the shape without the blue note. Sorry, I can't resist the blue note. I just can't, but okay, without the blue note. With the blue note. I even play better when I do the blue notes. Okay, so you see that it's sexy at some point, in some ways, which blues is whiskey, bars, and it sounds cool. Okay, just to wrap it up, I'll run all of the shapes of pentatonics on the guitar. You're gonna have the tabs since the beginning, but also now, and I'll stress where all the blue notes are, so that you know how to play the 5 notes of pentatonic in whatever order, whatever shape, and also add the blue notes where you should. So let's do the minor shape first on the F, the first fret on the thickest string. So here's the shape. Blue note on 2nd fret and 5th string. Blue note. Now second shape, which is a major one. Blue note. Blue note. Blue note. Okay. Third shape, starting from the minor. Blue note. Again. And again. Fourth shape, you can go half tone lower on the 7th fret, and then do the blue note first, and then slide the blue note to the first note of this shape, which is on the 8th fret, and now you start. So it's like blue note, blue note, and that's it. And then the 5th and last shape, blue note actually, blue note, then you go back to the first shape, because when you go after the 5th shape, next note, you go back to the first note, just an octave higher, but it's the same note, which is F in our case. Then you can restart it. And that's all. That's all there is to it, It's the main scales of notes we pick from Greek Modes class, by the way. Links on the description and on the cards. Also, at the end of the video, both the videos that I've talked about are hyper important. You pick the Greek mode scales, the main scales, select 5 notes, the pentatonic, and then choose an extra spicy note, which is a blue note, and make your improvisations cool. So I hope you've liked. Again, I hope you have maintained the like. Subscribe, you want to be in tune every week, Saturdays, and spread that content to everybody, please. I want a community of people that like the same thing that I like, in this case guitar, acoustic, electric, and see you next week.